Hello guys, and welcome back to my brand new series, Batman Arkham Revisited. And this time in the second episode, it is Batman Arkham City, which let's just say follows up from a very classic game that you saw in the first episode. And this time it is Arkham City, where things go up quite a few notches. So this game was released in 2011. It is obviously the second game of the series. It's a sequel to Arkham Asylum, and it nails absolutely everything once again. And this time, it adds new things and new improvements that were not only asked by fans to input, but also it has some new things that makes it unique compared to Arkham Asylum. So, the story obviously goes from Arkham Asylum, which obviously the Joker was beaten in Arkham Asylum after he took the Titan formula. So he obviously is poisoned from the Titan formula, which means that he's slowly dying throughout the game, and then Batman gets poisoned by him as well, so he is slowly dying throughout the game, which he then gets cured by the Chalice, then gets cured from Mr. Freeze. Yeah, so there's a lot of characters again in the game. There's some returning characters like the Joker. Obviously, you've got Harley Quinn, you've got Penguin, Two-Face, the Riddler, Mr. Freeze, Hugo Strange, Ra's al Ghul, and many more. The gameplay again is improved massively. Obviously, in the first game there were slight problems with the combat when you're fighting head on. However, this is now improved, where you're now more agile. There's better response times, and overall, I prefer the gameplay in City over Asylum any other week, because it's faster, it feels better. There's more moves to use as well. There's more combinations to use. There's also the introduction to free flow combat, where if it gets to a certain level, you can also go faster, and your players will, enemies will slow down in the meantime. Stealth is also improved a bit as well, where now you have even more options compared to Arkham Asylum, where you have more equipment to use. There's more gadgets as well, like the remote electrical charge, whatever that is, and there's also the line launcher and many more. So you get the story. It's just better overall, which is a great welcome addition to the series. And if you remember in my first part, the world in Arkham City is twice the size of Arkham Asylum, which is more to explore, more references, and more to find out in the world. Which obviously Arkham City is part of Gotham City, so you can see more of Gotham, should we say. Like, you can see Wayne Enterprises, you can see the Gotham Bank, Wayne Tower, and many more. So again, it's a better world. It's more detailed, it's more precise, and so obviously part of the story, Batman gets poisoned by the Joker gas. What was that gas? Sorry, the Titan formula. Throughout the story, you can expect to see many characters that weren't in the first game, which you can see Robin, you can see you can talk to Oracle, you can see Gordon more often. Alfred is more in touch. You can also you can go into more buildings as well. Like, you can go to the Coal House, you can go to the museum, you can go to Joker's Fun House, which is part of the steel mill. You can go to the old GTPD, which obviously is now Mr. Freeze's new kind of lair, I should say. There's also many more things to discover. Like, there's more riddles to do. You can also do riddles with Catwoman as well, which is also welcome to see. And speaking of which, you can also change characters to Catwoman and explore Arkham City that way as well. And she's also got her own story, where she goes up against Poison Ivy and Two-Face to get her jewellery. Yes, there's plenty more to do in Arkham City as well. Like, there's more side missions to do, where you can see more characters like Azrael, you can see Victor Zsasz, you can see Deadshot, and they're all unique as well. Actually, they all have their own types of gameplay, where there's a bit of stealth, there's a bit of detective stuff to do, where you've got to scan areas and find clues. Overall, it's just a very fun game, and it's basically like Arkham Asylum, but it's been taken up at about 2 or 3 levels, higher. So it's again, it's very welcome to the series. It's obviously been rated as one of the best DC, or in fact one of the best superhero games of all time. It's up there again with Arkham Asylum. It's up there with many more games who have been released in the last 20 to 30 years or so in gaming. yeah, apart from the combat and the stealth, and movement has improved a little bit as well, where you can now get the grapple boost, which is also again welcome to the series, because sometimes you know, a bit sluggish. Like Arkham Asylum wasn't a bad thing, like I said, but sometimes it can be a bit slow. But either way, it's fun, and yeah, it's just a brilliant game overall. And let's just say I put a lot of hours into this, you know, for the last few years, and yeah, it's just really fun, and you can't really get bored, because again, like I said, there's, you know, a variety of gameplay. You're not doing the same thing over and over again. It's not repetitive that way. You know, you're doing different things each time, and that's why it's fun, and that's why Rocksteady are one of the best game developer companies in the world, because they show a variety of gameplay, that they try and evolve their production, which, you know, it's not a bad thing whatsoever, and if anything, it's a very, very good thing to do. So that's it really for the second part. So overall, the Arkham City is obviously, you know, it's better than Arkham Asylum in my opinion, and it's got better gameplay. It's got, again, a good story. There's, you know, plot twists and turns and many more, which I won't spoil much, but obviously, you know, everyone knows that the Joker dies, so you can't really you can't really hide that. But yeah, so overall, it's better than Arkham Asylum, and it only goes better from here onwards really. But Arkham City again is a great game. I recommend checking it out, and thank you for watching. So yeah, so leave a like, turn notifications on, you'll see in the corner of the screen right now, and subscribe for more content. And part 3 will be up soon, which will be Arkham Origins next, so keep an eye out for that. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and I'll see you in the third part. Adios.